The Just Walk Out technology from Amazon is amazing. I got to an Amazon Fresh store the other day and in London, and I just want to share the experience. I've been looking at Just Walk Out now for quite a number of years, and I've seen it in a number of different Amazon settings, as well as WH Smith at LaGuardia Airport. What they're doing at Amazon Fresh is interesting because of the diversity of product. And let me share some photos with you to show you exactly what I mean. So here's the outside of the Amazon Fresh store in Euston in London. Looks like a supermarket, but the sign is really clear. Just walk out shopping. Inside, you've got an array of your typical supermarket products, including bananas, apples, oranges, lemons. What's interesting is that you don't have to weigh anything. So if you look over here, these are priced per single item, 32 pence. And that's how they're doing it, because they've got cameras that are able to visually check where you're taking the items from. You go in and take what you want and literally walk out the front door and it bills you automatically. You know, you're greeted at the shop with the fruit and veg and also with flowers. It's a really appealing kind of local shop feel. But inside the shop, you know, you've got lots of packaged goods, lots of packaged cut fruit, most of it imported, which is interesting, and a broad variety of fruit that you're not going to see in your typical local fruit and veg store in an easily accessible form, like pomegranates and cut up coconut. You've got baked goods that you can buy individually. You take some tongs, you put those into a bag again, and you just walk out. You've got muffins, croissant, all sorts of things there. You've got sushi, which is pretty reasonably priced, sandwiches that don't look that great, salmon fillets. This is all in this Amazon Go, or Amazon Fresh, I should say, Just Walk Out store. And you've got aisles and aisles of grocery items, all sorts of items that you can buy, whether it's just for snacking or convenience type shopping, or you're taking items home to do some cooking at home. You've got dishwasher powder, you've got detergent, you've got salmon, for example. Their eggs, compared to the US price of eggs at the moment, are pretty reasonably priced. You've got bags there that you can buy. They're not overly expensive. They've got everyday items, whether it's cans of soup, you've got Kit Kats, even Jammy Dodgers at 85p. So pretty awesome cookies, or biscuits, I should say. And, you know, they're very aware of price pressure. So around the store, you've got Amazon really pitching a price story, which is interesting as well. You've got candy, all sorts of candy items there. And as I said, everyday items, you know, you've got all different sorts of milks, all different sorts of juices, and you've got an alcohol section, from premixed drinks to wine to deals like this. I'm part of the 2 for £12 wine offer. So the store is being run in a way that not only is leveraging the technology to make it very easy for shoppers to buy from there, but also it's got a price offer that makes it compelling. And so Amazon is being a smart retailer with what they're doing around price, probably pressuring suppliers on that, I would guess. But also they're being clever in terms of their technology to drive the easy shopping experience. So you don't have to go through a checkout. You don't have to line up. You literally take these items off the shelf, put them in your bag and walk out. There is no checking of what's in your bag. It's a very, very simple and easy place to shop. They've even got greeting cards. Now, this is the entire range of greeting cards that they have. They've partnered with Hallmark for this. I did think this was interesting, though, by going in and zooming in on the love one. And it says, for a special, place attachment here with lots of love. And so inside, you've got stickers that you stick. You put, whether it's mum or whatever you want to put as your attachment, as the person you're sending it to there. And that's how you personalize it, but not a great range of cards. And then you go across to their newsstand area, which is right next to coffee, by the way. Makes sense. And so in their newsstand, you've got papers, you've got magazines, and yes, you can just grab any of these and leave. What I didn't do was grab 2 papers or 2 magazines and see what it would charge. That would have been interesting, I think. So you've got a reasonable range of magazines, popular magazines that are for sale, being the UK, and then you've got newspapers there as well. And it's kind of a decent range of newspapers for people who are interested in making that kind of purchase. So it's really interesting. As you head to leave the store, there's this food donation point. So this, I guess, is Amazon's kind of indication, if you like, that they're trying to do something good. Now, in fact, all they're doing is creating this cardboard container into which people put items that they've bought. So is Amazon really doing something good there? Probably a little bit, but not much. They're expecting you to do the good thing. Buy the item, put it in there, and make the social responsibility connection. So look, Amazon Fresh is interesting. I think it's an interesting business. And I think their Just Walk Out technology is continuing to evolve. When I first went to one of these Amazon stores that didn't have registers or anything like that years ago, there were banks and banks of cameras and microphones and all sorts of other tech. At this store in Euston, which is not that old, it's really interesting that there's less tech. It feels like there's less tech. And so we're in this situation where we're seeing better uses, more sophisticated use of less technology to give Amazon the outcome they're achieving. One of the biggest costs in retail is labor, and anything that a business can do to reduce its labor cost makes sense. Now, Just Walk Out is a technology that's designed for big retailers to enable them to go and run more stores with fewer staff. Tower Systems, my point-of-sale software company, only serves local independent retailers. We serve small businesses, and labor is our point of difference. Personal service is our point of difference. And while I'm really interested in what Amazon are doing with their Just Walk Out technology, I'm more interested in how we as a software company can help local retailers run smarter, more efficient, more engaged, more enjoyable businesses that are more personal. Because it's when you bring your personality in your business, that's when you create a point of difference in your interaction with customers. And that's what people will talk about, and that will bring them back. So yeah, I'm really interested in what Amazon are doing. I think the tech side of it is fascinating. But I think when it comes to local small business retail, personal and human interaction is what makes a big difference, because nobody can copy me. They can copy parts of me, but they can't copy me. And so on the one hand, yeah, look, it's good to be aware of the technology, but I think as a local independent retailer, it's more important to look at what you can do to bring your point of difference. Hope you found the video useful and worthwhile. Thank you.